It's the beginning of the month, and here's what we're watching. This is a little delayed. I was under the weather the past week, so some of these things are already out. We've got Thunderbolts. May 2nd came out. I'm going to be watching it this week, but all my friends are super hyped about this, saying it was really good for the MCU. Today's Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you. And we have the release of Star Wars: The Tale of the Underworld. It's the return of some of our favorite characters. We also have The Walking Dead, Dead City coming back. Negan and Maggie walking around a city. I still don't understand why she's trusting him at all, but some would say it's earned. I disagree. On the 8th, we have Poker Face coming to Netflix. It's one of Netflix's best written comedies. If you haven't given the first season a try, you got a few days to get it in. On Netflix as well, on May 15th, we've got Love, Death, and Robots. If you're an animation fan at all, this is totally worth your watch. It's always so creative. I just love the visuals and some really compelling sci-fi stories. Also on the 15th, and I'm super excited for because of a recent game that just happened, but Welcome to Wrexham is back on FX and Hulu the day after. Rob and Ryan are trying to get their 3rd consecutive promotion. I gotta love Wrexham. I love that little town. It's just outstanding. On the 16th in theaters, we have Final Destination, Bloodlines. Look, no Final Destination movie's perfect, but they're fun to watch. They're the reason I can't trust a logging truck anymore. So I'm looking forward to this, and hopefully it's a return to form. Now, there's a show coming out on the 16th on Apple TV called Murderbot. I've never heard of this property before. Apparently it's a book. But my God, the reaction online when this thing was announced. It's one of those things where if you know, you know. So I'm just excited for how excited the fans are, and I'm all in. And Apple TV, they always do quality, so I'm down for that too. And then a season 2 for a show that I didn't think was getting a season 2, 9 Perfect Strangers, returns to Hulu on May 21st. Nicole Kidman runs a resort. Shenanigans happen. It's like White Lotus, but not as expensive. I didn't think they were doing another one of these, so I'm very much on board. Then we got Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. This is the last Mission Impossible, coming out May 23rd. Mission Impossible is one of those movies I always see in IMAX, and if you have that ability, I suggest you do the same. The stunts alone, they just look so good on the big screen. On the 23rd, we also got Lilo and Stitch, which I think will end up winning out the box office just because Stitch looks pretty good. I think they did good with the CGI. And lastly, we have Karate Kid Legends that's hitting theaters on May 30th. This combines both the newer reboot of Karate Kid and the old school Karate Kid into a brand new story in New York, talking about karate and kung fu coming together. Hopefully it's a light, fun movie that the whole family could watch. We have a lot of really good movies coming out this year, so I don't know if we're gonna get to all of them, but I'd like to make it out to this one. All right, everybody, let me know what you're looking forward to. Have yourself a great week.